All right, and ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I'm here with Robbie Battle. Robbie, what's going on there?
Nothing much, man. How are you doing?
Not bad. Little video there talks a little bit of wrestling and shit. Um, as the title says, Tyler Bate wins the WWE UK title, and most people are reading this thinking, who the fuck is Tyler Bate? So I'm not expecting that many hits for this show tonight there, but going to talk about that and a couple other things there. So first off, I fucked up with the smoking there. Operation 2017 is off to a rough start, Robbie. I
I
ended
know
up
you're doing good there for a bit. I mean, we were
15 days. Fuck, I don't know. I just
what
started.
triggered it?
Fuck, I'm not sure, man. I tried to do a vid earlier. I was all fucked up, so freaking nervous. I couldn't do it. Then I just fucking sat there just thinking, fuck, I can't smoke. I can't smoke. I shouldn't smoke. Next thing I know, I was smoking, Robbie. I don't know what the fuck happened there. It's fucking hard, man. But I'm gaining lots of weight too. You know what I mean? Like I weighed myself a few months ago when I started. I wanted to do that diet. I think it was back in October. There, the diet of truth.
Yeah.
I had went down to about 210 pounds, and I weighed myself this morning. I'm like, holy shit, man. So I think that added some stress to it too, you know.
Well, if you quit smoking, a lot of people they start eating more. They
Oh,
chew
fuck.
stuff. So I figured that would probably interrupt your diet. When you told me that.
I think I'm gonna keep trying to quit smoking there, but I'm gonna have to start the diet soon there. I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe start it tomorrow after seeing how much I weigh there. I'm gonna maybe talk about that in the diet vlog there, maybe coming soon. I won't have a choice there, but fucked up with the smoking or whatever, but at least I lasted 15 days type deal. If I can only smoke a little, maybe it'll be easier next time I try. I don't fucking know there, but I'm a man with demons, Robbie. I got demons in my life. Ain't no bigger demon than pro wrestling, Robbie. I tell you that right now.
Yes, it's a
So,
really bad habit. Like I
so
can't.
it's a tough one, that wrestling. So last night I watched part one of the UK tournament. I wasn't really that impressed with yesterday's show. I'm like, why is it like only guys with mustaches and beards? Shit like this, you know, but today's show, it felt a bit better because the matches were better, and you know, it was the last matches to declare the champ, so it meant a bit more tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll run down these results real quick. I'm not going to do a 40-minute review of this there. So in the first match, Pete Dunne defeated Sam Gradwell. Pete Dunne, he made it to the finals. He might have potential there. He's got a weird ass face on him. I don't know, but he looks like he could maybe, you know, be in the cruiserweight division, maybe something like this. Second match, Mandrews defeated Joseph Connors. And Mandrews is another guy I know. I'm not sure if I don't think he's still signed with TNA because he wouldn't be there. But
Yeah.
Mandrews did some good moves during this tournament. Um, I think it would be good if they brought him in for the cruiserweight division. You know what I mean?
I don't like this. I don't like the gimmick they gave him, but I mean, if he's put on good matches, and that's good. I mean, at least maybe he could be somewhat entertaining.
I don't know if he'll be entertaining, but he can do flips and stuff like
Yeah,
that. I guess they're pretty plain guy there. He's pretty fucking small too, but he did some okay stuff in this on today's show. Third match, Wolfgang defeated Trent Seven. This Trent Seven guy, he's the one with the big beard and the mustache they were showing, and he had like a big pot belly or something. But he had character, this guy. I thought he was gonna win, because he seems like he has charisma and stuff. So I was surprised that this Wolfgang guy won there.
wow.
Fourth match, Tyler Bate defeated Jordan Devlin. Jordan was the Finn Balor lookalike who was actually trained by Finn Balor, apparently. And this Tyler Bate guy, very, very small guy. He's 19, a big mustache, and he just looks really strange. You know what I mean? But the people were getting behind him because he had that underdog feel to him. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Fifth match, Pete Dunne defeated Mandrews. Sixth match, the Tyler Bate guy defeated Wolfgang, and Wolfgang was way bigger than him. So that started the Daniel Bryan kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? It started the underdog feel, and that's when people started getting behind him. And then after this match, the Pete Dunne guy attacked him from behind and threw him in the ring post to add a bit of drama. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep this Dunne guy because they were doing things with him to make him look bad, and Triple H was giving him shit.
Yeah, I saw that the other night where he was confronting them and they turned the cameras away.
William Regal, Regal was doing a big thing with this guy too, so I'm pretty sure they're going to use him. Him and Mandrews, that Trent Seven guy, I would like them to get a job, but
yeah,
boy, I don't know if it's going to happen or not. And then Neville showed up. Neville appeared, started cutting a good promo. Oh, it looks like I was forgotten again. First, it's the Cruiserweight Classic, and now it's the European Tournament. And it's true, they could have put him in both of those, but they didn't. You know what I mean? Because I guess they just wanted to show new guys there. He says if I would have been in the tournament, it would have been a no contest, stuff like this. And then this new guy came out, Tommy End. Apparently, he's on NXT. He looks like he's got some character. He's fucking packed with tattoos with a weird face, pretty much there. He's from Amsterdam or something, so that adds a little something if he's from Amsterdam there, where they smoke pot or whatever. So the first place where pot was legal, that Amsterdam or whatever the fuck it is. I've never been there, but anyway, Neville beat this guy, Tommy End, and it was an okay match, I guess. And in the main event, Tyler Bate defeated Pete Dunne. I thought for sure that the Pete Dunne guy was going to win because of the way he looks and the stuff with Regal and Triple H, but I'm pretty sure they're going to use this guy there. And Tyler Bate, like I said, he's very young, 19 years old, and he's really small and stuff, and weird haircut, the big mustache. It just looks strange, you know what I mean? Very fucking weird. And this guy won, but he was good, you know what I mean? People were getting behind this guy. People were cheering loud in the arena when he won and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this belt. Is it going to be on Raw? Is it on SmackDown? Are they doing another show for this, like 205 Live?
I was kind of wondering it could be another spinoff. Man, they keep
H.
going. They got a show for everything here, priest.
Triple H says it was inevitable that they were going to have a UK show. So I don't know if this is going to be a show that they're going to have on the network. The first night, I'm like, what is this? Are they just have a bunch of British guys or whatever? But this show was a lot better. The matches were better, more hard hitting. They had some more dangerous looking moves and stuff. Dragon suplex right on the head. And they had different killer looking moves and stuff. So it was a lot better. And it's more, you know, because the belt is on the line and shit. So it started to look better. So I think part 2 was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it there. I don't know if the fans are going to accept this Tyler Bate guy, because he's young and he's new and he looks weird. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know. I think the Pete Dunne guy, Trent Seven, could be used. Mandrews, obviously they're going to use the champ there, but so that was the show for today with this Tyler Bate guy there. So
do they have UK commentators, or
they had Nigel McGuinness? I couldn't remember his name there yesterday. Nigel McGuinness did very good on commentary. I thought that Nigel McGuinness and Michael Cole. Usually Cole is lame and nerdy and stuff, but he was better in this tournament, you know what I mean? And McGuinness kind of made Cole step up his game a little bit, I think. I think McGuinness did well on commentary. There's no reason why they couldn't use him for more commentary.
They need some better commentators, that's for sure.
He'd be way better than a David Otunga or something like this. You know what I'm saying?
Tunga's horrible.
Yeah.
Tunga needs to go back to the law that there's a channel here in the States where I think it's I can't think of the name of it, but all they do is show court TV. He was on court TV a lot because he's a lawyer. He needs to just stay on court TV, stay out of the ring.
He just had a look. Pretty much, he had big muscles when he was on NXT.
When he dating somebody famous, he was hitting somebody famous too.
Kate Hudson, I'm not sure there.
Yeah,
he's married to somebody that's famous.
Yeah.
And also, I want to talk about Jimmy Superfly Snuka. So Snuka died, I believe it's today. I'm not sure. I don't know what he died of there. Tamina Snuka tweeted about this, and then The Rock tweeted about it. The thing with Snuka is recently there was the court stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to talk shit about him the day that he died, you know what I mean? It's just a bit of a weird situation, you know what I mean? You don't want to bash the guy the day that he died. There was this court stuff that was lingering there. Apparently he got off for the murder charge. So I don't know if they were going to say that it was accidental or what. I'm not sure there. But he got off of the murder charge and then he died. So it's pretty weird and shitty.
Weird, hell yeah.
But
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
I like Snuka as a kid, you know what I mean? I guess he wasn't my favorite or anything like that, but he was a legend wrestler there. It's just recently his image was fucked because of this court stuff with a dead girlfriend, you know what I mean? That's not good there. So of course I talk shit about him because of that. It's, you know, it's not because I want to hurt Snuka. It's because apparently he killed somebody. So of course you're gonna say something if you hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if he died, then you know I don't want to bash him. There he got off on the charge. So you know a lot of people like Snuka. He was a legend wrestler there. So I don't know. Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened with the girlfriend. I wasn't there, me, so they said
I know.
The court said he wasn't guilty of murder, so what, you know? I don't know.
Just awkward. Sometimes people will die that way, you know, in weird minutes or whatever. Pretty sure the conspiracy theorists will be at work on this one, WJ. I'm pretty sure they'll have all the answers for us.
I don't know. But, yeah, so Snuka passed away there. Obviously, it's not a good thing there, whether, whatever, you know. It's,
So you looking forward to the Royal Rumble coming up?
Oh yeah, it's going to be an exciting Rumble with Taker and everything. Goldberg and Brock, and people are expecting different people to go in. People were saying that what's his name there? Kenny Omega might make a surprise entrance. Those are rumors there.
Oh, man, the indie world's gonna literally be on fire if that happens.
I don't know if that's gonna happen there. That's the thing.
Do you think about it, him and is Finn Balor gonna be in it?
Well, that's another one that people are thinking. Me, I thought that right away there, because it should be about the time that he should be ready to come back. Tonight, when he appeared on the show, they said that he was doing very well in his recovery, so he should be about ready to come back. So I wouldn't be surprised if he is in the Rumble, you know.
And you got Reigns. Is Reigns in the match, or is he wrestling an individual
Reigns is wrestling against Kevin Owens.
Okay. So
you got Cena against AJ, so
I'm trying to think who I think will win. I think for some weird reason Taker's going to win it.
He might, yeah, to do the Taker against Cena. That's who I think is going to win there, but for some reason, recently people were talking about Samoa Joe against Cena. Like me, of course, I want Joe to arrive on the main roster. You know what I mean? But when you compare Taker and Cena with Cena and Joe, I'm sorry,
it's not the same.
It's not the same. It doesn't compare at all there. The rumors.
Do you realize how long Samoa Joe's been on that NXT brand for quite a while now? I don't know, like if they just won't bring him up because of his weight, maybe, because Vince is.
No, I don't.
Apparently, Vince is. They say Vince is giving Kevin Owens a hell of a time because he gained his weight back or whatever. I heard that. That's been circulating.
Joe with the Samoan. If Samoans, a lot of them, they look like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and they're in shape. It's not like Joe's not in shape there.
It's not just all fat. Yeah, it's muscle. I know what you're saying. Like,
it's just genetics. A lot of these guys have the big Samoan ass and stuff like this. You know what I mean? Rock doesn't have that look in there. Roman Reigns either, but all the others do. Most of them, you know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think Joe's going to come in for sure eventually there. And he might have a match with Cena. I'm sure it would be a good match. I'd love to see it, but I don't know if I want to see that instead of Taker and Cena. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Taker and Cena does sound a lot better. And, I mean, we haven't seen that before. Has Taker and Cena fight before? I can't remember ever seeing them fight.
A long time ago, I think.
Oh, but not like now. Like, Cena's big now, you know, so, like, as far as now, be a different, like, draw to it, you know, or as far as the suspense. But I think that would be a good match for Taker to do.
That's in 2 weeks. Cena might win the 16th belt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he will eventually. He's definitely going to hit that Ric Flair mark. They got it set up for him to do it. And I wouldn't be shocked if he wins if Ric Flair doesn't come out and congratulate him, because Flair's a big advocate of Cena's. So it'll probably be something they'll do, make it more special or whatever.
So real quick, I'm going to talk about my buddy Kyle Brachetto there real quick. I don't know. I put that Kyle sucks in the title there. Might as well mention Kyle a little bit. He's my buddy, but he's a dick kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was hosting the show tonight. It was supposed to be some kind of big VIP show or something. And Dark Horse was hosting the show on Kyle's channel for some reason, and Kyle pretty much just ruined it, I guess. I don't know. He's a fucking racist is what he is, that Kyle. Trying to get to the fucking chat. I don't remember how to get there.
No, just click just sort of main video, and then
view on watch page. There we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on there. Will's World's in the chat. Danielson's in it.
Will wrote Kyle is a Matacone. That's like a schmuck, I guess, or something like that. A dummy or something like that. I don't know. So we got people talking shit to Will, stuff like this.
Oh, shit, we got God in here, WJ.
God.
He does exist after all. Oh.
We got God. We got the God awakened. We got Fortune 4 retards. Peter wishes he was Kyle.
Oh, goodness.
Peter must be in there somewhere. Yeah, he wrote coil as a fag. Oh, God.
Somebody asked if they think that Taker will hang up the boots after the match. Well, if he doesn't win the title, I mean, maybe maybe
after
that'll be
WrestleMania. This,
yeah. If he loses to Cena, you think he'll hang up the boots? One of the people asked.
Well, there's a chance he wins and then gets beat by Cena, kind of deal. No, they're not on the same show there. I don't think. Eh? No, Taker says he's gonna choose who he's gonna fight there. So Taker would have to beat Cena for the belt or what? No,
yeah,
Taker,
I don't know how that would.
Yeah, Cena wins at the Rumble, then Taker wins. And then he fights Cena at Mania. Career versus title, and then Taker loses and doesn't win the belt.
Yeah, I don't
I
know how
would
they'll work
like
that.
Taker to beat him there and have a run
Yeah,
with the belt. Have Taker beat him, kind of deal, and then let Taker retire after holding the belt for a while, kind of deal. But if Cena beats him, then that's people are gonna fucking rage big time. Cena wins the 16th belt, and then beats Taker and ends his career. Holy shit, man! The
yeah,
fans are gonna fucking rage hard for that shit.
yeah. I think Taker's gonna win it, and I kind of think what you're saying with John Cena. I think that's gonna be what they set up for WrestleMania. Try to sell it out again, like they did last year. It's gonna suck though for AJ Styles though. If he gets beat, he'll be back. Mid card and
Will says it's not worth helping Kyle. I don't know what's going on with this Kyle there. He needs to go to church, Robbie. If I confess his sins or something, what do you think?
I don't know. And you know how I am with religion right now. He might. I don't know what he needs to do.
Dark Horse says he's never going to help. He says, "Don't worry, Will. I'll never help him again." Will says, "Not worth it. Jews don't appreciate shit." He says. I think it's what happened was Dark Horse wanted to host this big show, but like Kyle, it was more like racist stuff kind of deal, I guess. So the show didn't go as planned there.
Yeah, I tried listening to it, and I quickly kind of clicked off of it, and it's like disorganized. So I don't know. Seemed like it was a whole bunch of conversations going all over the place. None of them were really focused on one thing.
It'd be cool if Cena finally turns heel and stuff like that. Yeah, it would, I guess. There, especially
Yeah, it'd
now
be.
if he wins the 16th belt and then fucks Taker at the Rumble, then he's going to be the most hated wrestler of all time, maybe.
Oh, especially if he cheats to win. Imagine that, man. That would piss
Yeah.
so many people off. And then rubbed it in
That's,
the face of the fans. That would be the best way to turn them heel, really.
that's the way they got to do it. He wins the 16th belt, and then he wins the 17th and beats Flair's record and brags about it. Oh, I took out Taker and stuff like
If
that.
that happens, WJ, we may have to check the what they call that, where they list people when they die. What the hell do they call that?
Somebody
The
asked.
obituary. Yeah, the obituary, because there may be some people that die of a heart attack in the YWC.
Somebody asks, "Where's Hulkster?" I don't know. He's missing again. Missing in action. Maybe the reunion was short-lived. I don't know.
He'll be back.
God says Kyle is a loser, and the snowman wrote that Kyle deleted the hang. Well, me, I was told it was going to be a big hangout with. Apparently, they were trying to get Aaron Rift of no DQ. I never thought that was going to happen for real, anyways. There, but I don't know. It wasn't like that.
Man, I thought Sean's View Entertainment was going to be there, and man, what was it? That black guy that has the funny hair, Deli X man or whatever, and all them was going to be there.
I'm guessing Kyle's show got attacked by penises again or something like that.
I just want to
Take
make a comment. People who don't like me can fuck themselves. I just want to say that. That's all. So I've seen some little comments thrown at me. I just want to kind of address that. Go fuck yourself, every one of you. All right, go
Peter
ahead, Doug.
says Taker versus Braun is gonna happen. Not not likely. There, not yet. Anyway, I don't think he's ready for that. Braun there. And we gotta try hard in the chat who wants to insult me or something there. And boom, that's all it takes. Like you see these tryhards, I'm gonna hurt you, this and that. Boom, that's all it is. A 1 second click for me, and the tryhard is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
What's
my
your
God,
favorite?
I don't have any
finisher?
fucking hair flexion forward retards, you fucking dumbass. I'm fucking bald headed, you dickhead.
I don't think he's talking about you.
Oh,
He's
okay.
talking
Sorry then. Sorry then, Fortune 4 retards. I thought you were talking about me. Sorry.
black guy with the funny
Oh,
hair.
he's making. Oh, shit. That's my bad. Okay, never mind.
That wasn't.
I was talking about Daily X Man earlier. That's what he was referring to. Sorry.
Anybody else got anything to ask there while I'm looking at the chat? I rarely check out the chat there. Thoughts on Cena beating Corbin? That could happen eventually. Yeah. Best
Cena,
wrestler.
do you like Corbin, WJ?
No, he's just there because he's tall pretty much, but he's getting better, I guess. He's a bit funny when he bashes people and stuff.
I haven't really got into him yet. He still hasn't really. I don't know. Like when I watch his matches, I don't really. He's got a look to him, but I just haven't seen what special there is to him. You know what I'm saying? Other than a look.
Looks like a tall jobber a little. He's tall, but he still has the look of a jobber a bit.
Yeah, that's something. I don't know. Maybe if they could tap into something, maybe I don't know. But see, I wasn't really big on Roman Reigns, but then I kind of don't. I kind of like watching him now. I used to didn't like his matches, but here lately I don't mind watching his matches. Still think he should be a heel, but it is what it is.
Favorite superstar, I guess I'd have to go with Hogan there. Hogan or Austin, I don't know. I'll go with Hogan.
Yeah, mine probably gonna say Flair. Like if I have to say best like entertainer of all time, because some of the shit he did in the '80s with his promos, they were pretty funny. So my favorite promo with Ric Flair was when he had the training brawl. I don't know if I've showed you that link. I'll have to show you the link sometime, WJ. But he had a training brawl and he was making fun of the Rock and Roll Express. He says, these are the type of girls that you guys get. And it was like a little training brawl. I thought it was pretty funny, especially back at that time.
Is Kyle racist? I don't think he's a legit racist. I think he just does that to try to impress other people.
Yeah, I don't
try to be funny, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say that too.
Jerry Lawler is going to be on SmackDown, and that's...
oh, he's coming back?
Well, just to do an episode of The King's Court or whatever. It's just going to be for, for one little segment. It's not... it's kind of played out, Lawler, at this point. I don't think anybody gives a shit, really, there.
Yeah, I like the old Jerry Lawler back when he could say shit. You can't say the shit he used to say back in the day. That was funny. Like his jokes, he used to do like those one-liners and shit. And now they can't say that because it's a family show.
Cabal's talking puppies in the chat.
Yeah.
It's
It's the shit like that. Just
attitude
some of his
era
jokes are
stuff.
funny.
Lawler's been
Yeah.
neutered a long time ago. There, he doesn't do his jokes or anything, you know.
Yeah, that's what made him so good. His one-liners, you'd think like watch the really old stuff when he started commentating, he was a lot better. And then when they started going like the PG version, there was nothing really to him to draw you to him. Other than them putting him and Michael Cole in that little feud a few years back, that's about the last good thing. And then he had that thing with CM Punk. That's probably about the last good thing he had for him. Then he had a heart attack though. But
Am I friends with the Sparkbusters? I'm cool with Righty there. I don't really know Lefty that well. Never. I think I spoke to him only once in the big Dark Horse hangout. I think that's what Dark Horse was trying to redo tonight there. But
like the bill, like y'all had that one big hangout. Yeah, I remember that. We had all the big YouTubers on or whatever. I remember that.
I
I think I was on that hangout.
I get along with Righty.
Yeah, I don't ever see Lefty. Does he even do hangouts?
I don't think
Other
so.
than that one? No.
Hug Bailey by the pussy or kill Kyle. I'll go for Bailey on that one.
Yeah, definitely. That's an easy choice. That wasn't even really a bad, hard decision.
I don't really hate Kyle or anything. I just felt like bashing him a bit for the fuck of it there.
Oh, God.
We got to show that we're still cool, Robbie. We can do drama there. Bailey is fugly. She's not the prettiest there, but I'd give it to her there, yeah.
I'd fuck her, hell. But like I say, most of the women and the divas I'd fuck anyway. So
WWE is dying with too many titles. I don't think too many belts is killing it there, but might water it down if they're doing too much wrestling,
I mean, my thing is this: I don't have an issue with it, because that way it stops the little guys fighting the real big guys. Like they were putting Daniel Bryan in the ring with like those real big guys there a few years back, and I kind of think that's why he got injured with his neck, with Kane. And I think that's kind of a good thing in a way because that's going to protect some of the small guys, and I'll give him something, he'll give him a title, So in a way, I kind of like it, but in a way, I understand your argument. I mean, if it could be like the old days, like WCW, where they had to, cruiserweight and stuff like that, I have no problem with it. But
who's the most unattractive diva on the roster? I guess.
Yeah, Jax for me, I think.
Yeah, Jax. No doubt about it. There.
Looks like a man. Just too big, like nothing feminine, really.
Some Joe Cronin talk in the chat. I don't really watch Joe Cronin there, so.
I don't care for him. No offense to his fans or supporters.
A lot of e-begging and stuff. That's not really my style there.
And would you call somebody that donate money, like say somebody that gave you money, would you call them a shitty bum? I mean, that's kind of retarded.
I don't know why people pay money just to fucking say something on the guy's show there.
Yeah, you're the one asking for money, yet they're the bums. Like, that don't make sense to me. Like, and you can't even talk in your own voice, WJ. They have a computer read off what you say. It's like, ooh,
I don't know why the fuck people would pay money just to say something on this show. It's pretty fucking pointless there. People waste a shit ton of money donating to these gamers and stuff like that. They're just some jackass playing a shooting game or something. You pay $50 just to write something that's not even funny or anything. People are wasting a shit ton of money with that shit.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, what makes these people so special, And I'm definitely not gonna sit on their money.
Talk about the Black Divas. There's not that much to talk about, really. There.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting topic. You said Black Divas, like I don't really know who do we have now. I mean,
there's the black one with with
Alicia Fox. And
Alicia Fox. She's one who has a little story. She hasn't had a story in 6-7 years before that. There.
They used to have that one that hit people with their butt. What's her name, Naomi or?
One of the Funkadactyls. I can't remember. Naomi, I
yeah,
believe.
That's it, Naomi. Yeah, I ain't seen her in forever. I think there ain't too many black ones now. It's mostly white.
There's a new one in NXT, Ember Moon.
Ember Moon, yeah, I've seen one of her matches. The indie fans were saying that it was just the best thing in the world, and I watched the match and I wasn't really that impressed with it. And there was a lot of like small cradles and pin attempts. I'm like, that's okay, but it wasn't nothing that really made me like fall off my couch or anything. Like they were acting like it was just like Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart. Like it wasn't nowhere in that category to me. But if you read the comments on Twitter, you would have thought it was Mr. Perfect versus Bret Hart 2017, mind you, they were both in still good condition, But
some tough guy there. You should get a girlfriend. I already have one there. You should. Same thing goes to you there. Instead of Phil trolling in the chat, you can go get a girlfriend yourself there. The argument works both ways, I guess. What character would fit me as a WWE wrestler? Fuck, I don't know. Never really thought about it there. I'm sure I could cut some heelish promos to the crowds.
I don't even know. First of all, I'm not in shape to wrestle. I'd have to lose about 80 pounds, and I don't know. I'm not a pro wrestler, so I've never really thought about that. I don't know. It's a good question.
Would I rather fuck Nia Jax or Sean's girlfriend? I'd have to go with his girlfriend.
Yeah, definitely, easily. That's no offense, Sean. I don't want Sean thinking nothing crazy, But no offense to Sean and his girlfriend.
Will, no one can wrestle like Bret except for Kenny Omega. Will's a big fan of Kenny Omega or something there. That's cool. Me, I just thought the match was overrated. You know what I'm saying? An okay match, just overrated. I got people who want to kill me over this, my video I made.
Wow. I guess compared to what the current product is, it is kind of really good. So I can kind of see, if you didn't, say if you were just watching wrestling recently, that probably would be, one of the best matches. So I can kind of see why, where they're getting at with that.
We got Cabal in the chat.
Yeah, Cabal, man, check your messages on YouTube, because I've sent you a few messages. It's probably under your video manager section. I don't have you on Facebook, so I don't have a way to message you. I just figured I'd throw that out to Cabal. So I've sent him a few links there.
Shadow Man in the chat. Fuck. Andre Corbeil. Kevin Owens looks like my mechanic, and he does look like a normal person there.
Yeah. He's got a hot ass wife, I know that.
No breathing individual gives a single fuck about this tournament, and not that many people watched it. The first night was boring. The second show was better. I don't know if this guy's gonna get over there. He was over in England with his people, but not sure how well that's gonna be accepted by the normal crowds.
Yeah, they ain't gonna know who the hell he is. He gets over here.
Especially in the YWC, I'm sure people are gonna hate him there. Let me ask you a question. When Omega and Polston was beefing, whose side were you on? I don't remember which specific feud there. Omega is better than The Rock on the mic. Nah, impossible.
Who put that?
Will.
Oh, God.
He's doing some kind of Omega gimmick there. He's a good wrestler, definitely not better than Rock on the.
Oh, I was thinking about Omega. Never mind. I wasn't even about to wrestle.
I think I did side with Polston recently to Omega against Omega. When Omega was talking about like Hillary Clinton and talking against whites and shit like this, I definitely took Polston's side. Well, I do movie reviews. I don't really watch like a lot of new movies that come out, so I couldn't really give regular movie reviews, maybe something once in a while, you know what I'm saying?
I might send Cabal to Hangout link, and I feel I just sent him again. He said the one didn't work. I sent him, so I feel.
Do you feel that you're the man that runs the camp of the YWC now? I'm pretty much past my prime, I think, in the YWC. You know what I'm saying? Just a regular guy in there. Kyle bans people from the chat. I'm about to ban another tryhard here and there. Here we go. Like 4 or 5 accounts. Takes me 4 or 5 seconds. Yes, I am smoking. I explained that in the beginning. I fucked up with the smoking there, but I'm going to get back on... try to get back on track with that. WJ is a jobber now, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, well. I don't think me and you going to lose sleep over.
It's not like I've lost like, how would I call this there? I don't think I suck or anything like that. But
yeah, I'm not going to cry because people don't like me in the YWC.
I'm at 1,000 subs right now. It's my fault for constantly closing the channels and stuff like that.
How many subs do you think you would have if you never closed the channel?
Cabal in the motherfucking house. Where'd you come from? There, send the link to Melanie if you guys want to.
Yeah.
How many subs would I have? Fuck, I don't know. A lot more than this.
You have a lot.
I bet.
No, Jade have a lot of them.
I was at 5,000 on my last channel. That was like my 5,000th account that I closed. I would be at least at 20 something, I figure.
Really? Think about it, man.
Thinks 50,000. I don't know about that there, but I'd have a lot more. It's just I haven't.
Your video. You think, WJ, your video got rifted on what was it? The Drunken Peasants. Were you on there twice, right? That don't happen to a lot of people.
Yeah,
I think it was twice because there was one where you were doing the God argument, and then you kind of went back to the atheist. Remember when you're doing kind of like the I'm an atheist, and then you do like the God side or whatever.
Now I stick to my faith of being a believer who doesn't really
Not a believer.
believe. That's my
I love
faith
that.
there.
So funny. I love that.
Believer that doesn't believe.
Doesn't really believe.
It's pretty hard to be consistent too. Like for this amount of time that you've been here, you post videos like every day or every other day, and that's pretty hard to do when you got a life, you know.
I work 8 hours. You come home. It's sometimes you're not always in the mood for it. There.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure, like I plan, like with the quitting of smoking the past couple weeks, it was hard, you know. The first month on this page, I was making all kind of other vids that even I didn't like, and then I made some kind of positive vids during the holidays. Then I tried to quit smoking, and I was all fucking cheap bad during the past 2 weeks. I sucked big time video wise there. I had a hard time talking and shit. But I can definitely step up my game again there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna come there. I'm gonna rebuild. Fuck.
I gotta start watching the damn show consistently. I have a hard time. I'll watch a little bit of Raw and then I'll phase off, you know.
Yeah, I've been trying to get back into wrestling, but I can't make it more than an hour into the fucking program before getting sidetracked and wanting to do something else.
Well, that's another thing. It's you don't have much to work with too, you know what I mean? There's no more news, hardly, no more wrestling news. There's not that much to say, you know.
And there's all this weird shit going on that nobody asked for, like fucking cruiserweights and UK, and like what the fuck? Fix your 2 normal shows before you start all these fucking new shows.
Like I watch the cruiserweights, I do reviews for that, but people don't really give a shit about it. So, you know, but at least I try to give a review. I don't know there.
Oh my god. You see some of the comments?
Yeah. I think I got the trolls off of your guys' backs. Now they're focused on me.
Well, it was mostly one guy with 30 accounts there. That's a guy that has a life right there, 40 accounts to harass people. Then they accuse you of not having a life there.
I can't say nothing about that. I got about, I wouldn't say that many, but I got many.
A fulfilling life of failing at trolling 16 hours a day there. Reaction.
Is that the wrestling otaku?
I don't know. It could be anybody. Who's the fake hobo? Is it the one who just wrote?
I don't know. It's kind of funny. He said he wanted to have sex with me, and then he's like, "Oh, please lick my butt" or something, or he's saying some crazy stuff.
I was gonna say, usually wrestling hobo and me are like pretty okay, but then there's this one that's just hating my guts.
Cabal eat my vagina. Is that the fake one?
So he's got both, because I don't know. Like I don't know who this is.
There we go. Hopefully I didn't ban the wrong one or whatever.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think that's the real wrestler.
I want Alexa Bliss to twerk with for me. Yeah. Everybody wants that, I think.
Yeah, I gotta say, when it comes to the divas, there ain't too many of them I wouldn't stick my penis in. I have to say, I mean, most of them are okay looking. Like with the exception of a few, maybe. But go ahead. I cut you off there, Kamal. Sorry.
Oh, I wasn't really saying nothing. I was just saying thank you to Snowman. I like Paige, but it seems like does she still have a job with WWE?
Yeah,
Kind
but
of,
she's
yeah.
injured her neck.
And you don't want to get your head kicked off. You know, she's with
Alberto.
Yeah, he beat up his brother. Hey, I just read something where him and his brother got in a fight, and he beat the hell out of his brother.
That guy seems like a real asshole.
You don't want to mess with him, that's for sure. He wins most of his fist fights he gets in, it looks like. So.
She has a hell of a body on her.
Yeah, she does. Yeah. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, she's so white." Well, hell, I'm white too. What does it matter? Like, I'm white.
It don't matter. Like, you could be the most beautiful person in the WWE, and somebody will find something to pick on you about. It's kind of like real life, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Crow Cop. Del Rio got his ass beat by, I don't know who that is. You guys know who Crow Cop is?
50th account is leaving there. All right. Goodbye, pal.
Del Rio got his ass by RoboCop.
You came at me with 40
Pro-
accounts. Retarded nonsense.
CRO Cop.
Now you're going to go do the same thing elsewhere. That's a hell of a life right there, buddy. Let me get on my soapbox and preach to others there while I waste my fucking life like a loser there. Good for you.
I haven't played the Nintendo Switch. Have you guys played the Nintendo Switch yet? Or
it's not out yet.
No, it ain't. Somebody's asking about it. What do you think of the?
Oh yeah,
Nintendo
because
Switch?
they just had a big press conference and they showed off a lot of the games. They got a new Mario game coming out. It's really cool.
Sweet. I might have to get that. How much are they? I wonder how much they're running.
I think 300 in the U.S.
And I wonder what games would work with it. Is it like all old school Nintendo games, or
I don't know if it's
like
backwards. I don't know if it's backwards compatible, but they showed off some pretty cool games. They have like a new Zelda coming out, a new Mario. That the Mario looks pretty decent. And you know how the Wii was, you know, they were doing like Wii Sports and all that. But apparently like all the sports games are like now all upgraded and like, you know, got more going on with them. There's like a boxing game. I don't know.
Yeah, I love. I got addicted. Well, back in the day, in the old Nintendo day, I was addicted to Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Oh hell yeah, that was the best. Last Joe. King Hippo.
King Hippo, you just had to hit him and then punch his stomach.
That game was so racist. That's like the most racist game ever.
Yeah, it was big time racist, especially with the Indian guy. Like disappears and comes at you.
You know there was a character they took out of the Nintendo version? He was like in the arcade version. He was called Pizza Pasta. It was like an Italian dude.
Oh, I had to look. I had to see if I could find that on YouTube. I like to see what he looked like.
Yeah, he was just pretty much an Italian stereotype.
People asking if CM Punk is going to come back. I don't think.
No.
Well, maybe one day, but not right now anyway. There.
Yeah, people don't.
I think the second coming of Christ is going to happen before that happens. Personally.
Really? Because look at all those other guys that came back, and nobody ever thought, like, you know, Warrior would come back, Hart would come back.
I mean, you think about it. Every time that they go into Chicago, which in their defense, the fans ask for it because they bug them, right? But you know, they always make a jab on him every time they I think we just like this past, what was it, accident, or that was a pretty cold jab that Stephanie put on.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I guess stranger things have happened, like at the Ultimate Warrior. So maybe, you know.
Wrestling Hobo just said would be hilarious if Punk walked the aisle at Rumble and
Oh
never
shit!
entered the ring.
Yeah, that would be like the fucking awesome. Because nobody would, I wouldn't expect it, you know.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, Vince McMahon cares about money more than anything else.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he'll do it, but I just don't know if Punk, because the way Punk left, I mean, he was pretty
Yeah.
bitter, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, but then he got
He
his
took
ass
it
whooped. Got his ass whooped in MMA, so now he's probably second guessing, like, where do I go in life?
I kind of think he's the kind of guy that could just sit back and do nothing the rest of his life. Because, like what I've watched, like hear him talk, he's probably the kind of guy that's got enough money to where he don't really have to do anything. So it could come to a point where he just kind of just does what he wants, you know. He probably just don't want to be stressed out. Maybe he could come back as a part time, like like these legends do. I could see that maybe. I don't know if he'll come back full schedule though.
Yeah.
Candice Michelle.
Isn't that that's the GoDaddy girl, right? GoDaddy.com.
She was on the Playboy. Used to be a diva.
It's another hottie that there.
Oh God, yeah.
What do you think about the pointless console war? I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I don't get into that. I'm not. I don't have none of these new game systems. I'm stuck in the old days, so I wouldn't know much.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it when somebody just likes one system. It's like you should be a fan of gaming, not just one system. If you like video games, you like all video games.
I guess with me, the old games are easier because they don't take as. This kind of sounds kind of funny when I say this. They don't take as long to beat. Some of these new games, you got to play them forever.
Oh, I agree, Robbie. Those like Super Nintendo, those things are like timeless.
I know they're not the best graphic wise, but you know.
Yeah, but they got a certain charm to them and a fun factor that just never goes away.
If Punk comes out to the Rumble, the place would go nuts for sure there, but it ain't happening. He's still under contract with UFC, so.
I watched a video from Good Mike Skills earlier. He was saying the Hardy Boys might possibly be signing with WWE soon.
That would be cool.
I think it was Don Tony actually and Kevin Castle that said that, not Good Mike Skills.
And they come back for one more run and help out some of these young guys.
Yeah, and it would be interesting too, since Matt's like he's like a new Matt now, you know. So it'd be something fresh for WWE programmers.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see Matt and them come back. If Matt come back as his new gimmick, that would. I'm pretty sure they could capitalize on that.
Who do you guys think would do better, like in the WWE right now, Matt or Jeff?
Probably Matt, because the way he's built. Well, it depends on if WWE will use the same.
WWE would promote Jeff as the star.
Jeff is
yeah.
Jeff
music
yeah.
They always
Jeff's got a mystique about him. I don't know. He's something about him that's cool. I don't know.
I don't think WWE would do the Matt Hardy gimmick. You never know there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they would go with Matt Hardy or Jeff as the star there.
Yeah, that's.
Don't worry, it's just me.
Well, so Will, what's it written there? I love you, Papa Will. So
Kyle loves me a great deal.
You gave shit to Kyle earlier in that hangout. Is there any clarification?
Yeah, I went in there earlier, and actually I started watching it first, and The first thing I hear is Buck yelling at somebody, telling them to shut up, and then reading the most ridiculous, stupid fucking troll comment in the fucking comment section. And this is a common theme on Kyle's shows, where it doesn't even seem like it's Kyle's shows. It seems like it's Buck's show. You know what I'm saying? It happens every fucking time. And it's just, I had to call him out on it real quick. Whether it has any effect, I highly doubt it, but it's the honest to God truth.
Yeah, and he does not acknowledge bad comments towards him. He only acknowledges bad comments towards everybody else in the hangout. That's Buck, James, or Jack, whatever.
Kyle started off more as a lovable, goofy kind of character, but he's turning into a bit of a dick, a little. What do you think, Will? Or are you still there, Will?
Yeah, I'm here. He can be a dick at times. I just think he tries too hard to appease the fucking idiots that he has on his show most of the time.
He's getting controlled by some bad seeds, you think, or what?
Peer pressure is a motherfucker. Just watch one of the shows. You'll see it. Like it's his show, but very rarely do you hear him even speak.
Fake Will's World Entertainment account in the chat.
Yeah, I see that. Somebody's using Will's thing.
Fake Will, fake Cabal, fake Dark Horse, fake Malik, fake everybody.
Yeah, that shit is getting carried away, isn't it? Seems like everybody's fucking got a fake account now.
Bambi says Will is telling the truth. If you want to come in, Bambi.
Yeah, she can come in. I know Cabal probably sent her the link.
If you want to send it to her on Facebook or something there.
Yeah, she was telling me. I was actually on the phone with her before I joined the hangout. She said she just wants to relax and watch.
DH, I'm telling you, it's Melanie. I don't know what that means there. Anybody else got any other questions in the chat or insults or whatever?
I had Charlie Ranking on my live show last night, thanks to Dark Horse, and he mentioned TNA, so I kicked him out immediately.
Was he praising it? Or?
He was about to, and I cut him off. I was like, wait a minute, did you just say TNA? He goes, yeah, and his microphone was shitty anyway, so I just booted his ass out. Fuck him.
Jesus Christ, did you see their new logo? Oh my God, that's an abomination.
TNA?
Yeah, the new TNA logo.
What does it look like?
It looks like it was made on MS Paint or some shit. Got like a
Apollo Crews. There's really not much to say about Apollo Crews. There, just
I thought he was cool at first, and then he just kind of flopped. I don't know what.
People were just saying, "Hey, he looks like Bobby Lashley," but
Bobby Lashley, yeah,
he's not close to being a Bobby Lashley. There, Aaron Rex.
Well, hell, TNA's got a clone of Bobby Lashley named Moose. He looks just like him too.
Also, Kyle Bruschetto has a hangout ready to go, addressing some retards or whatever. So I'm assuming it's going to be a retaliation of this video.
I didn't really say nothing that bad about him there, but if he says anything serious, I can reply to it next time or something. Talk about Aaron Rex. Well, Aaron Rex went to TNA, he shaved his beard, he tried to act serious kind of deal, and it was pretty fucking cheap. Yeah. So now he has this gimmick with Rockstar Spud, and I saw a picture of it, and he looks like super gay. I don't know.
I think they're trying to go to do that route. You know, I don't know. I like his. I think he should have stuck with the what was it the what he did in WWE personally.
Troll is back in the chat there. I thought you had something to do. You said there you were a big shot with women and you were too good, better than me. And what do? You're back again with another channel. That's the life right there. In fact, the life of a star right there, boy. Fuck's sake, get a fucking life, retards. We got a fake Malik in the chat there.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's bad.
Jesus Christ. Do you still hate Eminem? I never really hated Eminem there. I just made a little vid back in the day that was well done. I guess it got a couple of angry peeps. Some wiggers in the chat, in the comments. I remember that there. Some very angry wiggers about that Eminem vid. I don't really hate Eminem there.
You got a problem with Eminem, bro? Meet me downtown. You know.
I was getting annoyed.
He from the 8 Mile. He real.
I was getting annoyed with some of that shit. You know what I mean? But like, it's not like I have a beef against Eminem there.
He the go-to weapon, yo.
Where's Peter? I don't know. Usually he's all up in the chats talking shit. He might be on Kyle's chat.
Yeah, I bet he's over there.
Unless he's done.
He was there. He was there earlier, talking some shit.
Unless he's cooling down. I don't know. He seems to be cooling down, Peter, a little bit.
He really wants your attention, WG. That guy.
It's one in a million.
Didn't Peter get kicked out of his mom's basement or had to move or some shit like that?
I don't know what about Peter, where he lives or what he does like that. There.
I think I was in Kyle's hangout one night, and somebody followed him with a camera. I don't know who it was, but it was on his like his live feed. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Somebody
I
saw that shit come up?
Yeah, he was like going to meet an underage girl or something, and somebody was filming him when he did it.
That was fucking crazy. Yeah, so it's like, damn.
Who's gonna win between Nakamura and Bobby Roode?
Bobby Roode.
I'll go with Nakamura for now.
Yeah.
Maybe down the road, Roode will win the belt. But
is Eric Young still around in NXT? Or?
Yeah, he's got this group now or something. I haven't watched much of it recently there.
I heard John Cena and Samoa Joe might have a match at WrestleMania, WJ. So he might actually be making the main fucking roster finally.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I hope Joe gets on the roster, but I don't think he'll fight Cena at Mania there. But
yeah, I forget who it was. I think it was TV Tracks or whatever. Somebody on there posted a video about it.
The Luke Dog pedophilia, yeah, that's old news kind of deal there. But he did get charged. He has real charges and stuff like this.
Can someone link me to this video where they followed Peter around on the pedo cam?
I don't know. I don't know who it was.
I'll have to look. I'll have to research Kyle's.
But it was legitimate. Like it was some dude like in a bush taping him. Like Peter didn't even know he was there.
It was weird.
He was really close to Peter too. He got like.
I gotta fucking see this shit
I
big
don't
time.
think that would be real. That
I may have to actually contact Kyle to see which hangout it is on.
Yeah, it was real. WJ. They like did a close up on his face and everything.
I don't
Hopefully he ain't deleted it. Because, I mean, I remember seeing it and I was like, is that fucking Peter Gilmore? And it was. I mean, they were laughing about it and everything. Like, who the hell? This be somebody that lives close to him, you know, that was in the hangout.
What do you think about NXT and CWC? I like the NXT specials. They're the 1 hour shows. They're okay, but it's not that impressive. It used to be better, but they take all the guys and put them on the big shows. So CWC, the tournament had some better matches than what they're showing us on Raw.
You know what I heard, WJ? I heard when they did that first show for that 205 Live that the fucking fans were leaving left and right. They were like leaving the arena. That's pretty sad.
Well, you know what happened was the guys that they wanted to sign, like Kota Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. and Tozawa, I think that's how you say his name. All those guys they wanted to sign, they were going to be like the top draws for the cruiserweight division, but they all three of them told WWE to go fuck themselves, basically.
Shit.
Yeah, what did Kenny Omega say? I heard he had a very controversial, I don't know if it was tweets or what, but like he really bashed the hell out of WWE.
That was months ago. Things change.
Oh, okay.
He'll be there soon, trust me.
Yeah, he was on Jericho's podcast, wasn't he?
People think he's going to appear in the Rumble. Do you think that's realistic? Or?
It's possible, but I doubt it. I know he did some video game thing with Xavier Woods. He's been on Jericho's podcast. He's been seen with guys that are in NXT on the current roster. So, I mean, all signs are pointing to them courting him big time. And Triple H himself said he's very interested in him. So it's only a matter of time.
Chris Hero's back. The way they let him go because he was too fat or whatever.
He was fat as fuck.
Does that fuck up his image or something? You know, here's a guy who was released because he was fat there and he's back. Hey, you know what I mean?
WWE is just trying to sign all this talent so nobody else can have it.
Pretty much. That's what they're doing. They're capping all the good talent, you know. Smart in their part because that keeps them, you know, monopolizing the business. Stocks for other promotions.
They booked the cruiserweights like shit on Raw and just 1 minute matches. It's hard to get excited.
They killed all those guys. They fucking killed TJ Perkins, man. They killed him completely. He's fucked. He'll never have a job again after this contract ends. That's the worst fucking entrance in the wrestling business. Video game shit. The fuck is this? Zach Pilgrim?
Whatever happened to Knock Knock? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't seen that cat in a long time.
Knock Knock, who cares?
Pete Dunne, I think they might use this guy. I think he had some character there. They might use him for the cruiserweight division or something like that.
He kind of had a heelish kind of act to him. I noticed on some of the tournament I was watching.
It was a bit corny at the same time, but it seemed like he had a bit of character there.
I was asked by Tyshawn Zone WJ. He says if you're interested to send him the link.
I'm about to end soon. I don't know if Dark Horse is still doing his show after something there. Maybe Dark Horse can invite him or whatever. What are my thoughts on my thoughts? Seth Rollins, is this about the atheist stuff you mean? Or? I heard that there earlier. Seth Rollins is an atheist or whatever.
Is that the real Seth Rollins or the Seth Rollins in our chat?
Seth Rollins in the chat, but he's talking about Rollins, the real one, becoming an atheist or whatever. Like me, I have no problem with his with him being an atheist. You know, I'm kind of like half atheist myself. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't even know what the fuck I am anymore. What do I think of? What's that, Robbie?
I said I like what you say now that you are. I like that the way you word it.
A believer that doesn't believe.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, we're just all scared of the afterlife.
I think everybody, even people who don't believe us, I think it's normal to be kind of scared to death, you know?
Yeah, if I believe in Jesus and God, I won't go to that bad place called hell. So I got a gun to my head to believe in that.
What do I think of what culture? I think they're a bit phony, a couple of the guys, you know what I mean? I don't know. They're Abdul, if we catch WJ in Montreal, we're going to beat the crap out of his fat ass. Some toughs in the chat there. Wrestling Jesus gives wrestling opinions. I'm going to fight the guy. That's what you call a lunatic right there.
Abdul Bubble.
Jesus. The game will shit on Rollins. I hope Triple H doesn't win against him at the pay-per-view, but you never know there.
He doesn't let too many people beat his ass. He didn't even let Sting get over, and that was kind of
pretty fucked up. That.
Yeah.
It's weird he let Roman Reigns beat him though. Eh? He did let Roman Reigns win.
Well, that's the chosen one there. So
yeah.
Rollins is another chosen one. So sure Rollins is going to beat him there.
Anybody who has better hair than Triple H does in his prime, they're getting over.
Just wish Raw was good again and dropped the 3-hour BS. I don't think they're dropping that. WWE did their little video about this. Their JBL calling someone a dummy, basically.
Oh, God,
he says it should be 3 hours or whatever. That's the company giving a message to all the fans that...
pretty much, yeah.
Fuck you, we're staying 3 hours, but they have JBL insulting some random guy instead, But has WJ ever called out Joe Cronin for his e-begging? I mentioned it a little earlier, but nowadays people are like okay with e-begging, so what the fuck am I supposed to do at this point with the e-begging? You know what I mean?
I'll give a wrestling opinion that isn't comedic. It's completely serious. If I was WWE, and it seems to be the approach they're going in, I would do everything the opposite of what WCW did when it died. And it seems like they're doing everything that WCW did when it died. Going to 3 hours, putting the belt on people it shouldn't be on. Bringing in fucking celebrities, ridiculous matches, burying the cruiserweights, coming up with stupid gimmicks. Like they got the New Day now, but back then they had 3 count. I mean, it's the same formula. And all it does is lead to disaster. So enjoy wrestling while it's still here, because in 5 years it's not going to be here anymore.
When Billy Kidman beat Hogan, that was pretty much it for me after that there. I only watched it once in a while after that shit, Like, what the fuck is this? So I'm pretty much done here. There.
Apparently,
Guys,
there's like a whole bunch of big plans for Mania. Do you think like Hulk Hogan may be coming back like around Mania?
I don't know.
Because you know they usually get mad at somebody for being racist for like half a year, but then they forgive them.
I don't think they'll bring him back right away. Him.
I think they could. I mean, it's, he's a legend regardless. Though all people are always looking at him.
Hell yeah,
Even,
it's fucking Hulk Hogan. He's like when you think WWF back in the day, you think of that motherfucker.
I mean, I'll say he wasn't the best wrestler, but I mean, he's still a legend, though.
Yeah.
So anybody got any final words there? Robbie, Gabal, Will, any final things you want to say?
No, not really.
Kenny Omega, your new NXT World Heavyweight Champion in 2 months.
Could happen, yeah. You never know. So anybody in the chat got anything else they want to say there? Kyle is a dumb faggot. Anything else we got going on? I'm looking to give WJ a blowjob. I want Wrestling Cat to watch. D.H. Danielson, fuck Kyle. Apollo Crews with a question mark.
That guy really hates Apollo Crews. He's been talking about him all night.
Apollo Crews fucking sucks there. Why can't they turn Roman Reigns heel? I don't know. They're just doing the Cena shit with him, I guess. They're Aaron Rex's new gimmick. I mentioned that earlier. He looks gay as hell. Kyle is a bitch. Well, that's about it, I guess, folks, for this evening there. Raw tomorrow night. Nobody gives a fuck about Raw this day and age, so who gives a shit, I guess. Until next time, peace.